What's up, everybody? Andy Mills here, back with some more Diablo 4 content. Right now in this video, I'm going to talk about World Tier 3 Capstone. Basically, the last boss fight, the patterns, and pretty much how to beat it. And basically to show you that you don't have to be level 70 to get there. If you have a pretty good build, and we can talk builds later, but in this video, I just kind of want to talk about the fight and how Elias progresses through his. He pretty much has two phases, if you will, just like his initial phase. His normal attacks, and then after you get into second phase, it's just all of his attacks are now empowered, and it's just that cycle all over. So this video is just basically me clearing at a level 62 when he's a level 70. Pretty much, if I take a full attack from him, I clear. I think I did like 12 attempts of this, but you know, I am also a glass cannon build, so if you have something that's a little bit more tanky, there are videos out there that they might have gotten, like, those builds might have gotten nerfed, but at the end of the day, you know, a broken build can carry you through the fight, but if you know the mechanics of any fight, you can get through it, right? If you have the DPS and you have the patience for it. That's kind of the gist of any type of Soulsborne game, if you will. And doing things at a challenging level is what makes this game enjoyable for me. So again, this is so you can finish the tier 3 capstone, so you get into tier 4. I can be in tier 4 at this moment when I was at 62, but I do get wiped. Anyways, let's get into the video. All right, so I'm walking in here, and my whole ice build is pretty much, when I fight bosses, I build up my crowd control, and then I just unleash on him. So you see me just applying Blizzard to put on chill, and auto attacking him to put on chill, and also doing a Frost Nova to put on more chill so I can get a frozen, because all my damage comes from a frozen enemy that is vulnerable. Anyways, so he takes a little bit to spawn. He always spawns in the same place, and he always starts with the same move, which is kind of like this front array attack right here. So this front array attack spawns multiple fireballs, if you will, and they spawn in a cone on the backside of him. So what you do here is that you want to either run around him or kind of dodge around him to the backside. So they all open up like this. You'll see it in a second. And then they'll go forward. They'll always go the same direction. Doesn't matter which direction you're pointing. So you want to get behind them to miss it. To not get hit by the full barrage of it. So run around it. I mess up a little bit. He walks around you. And the second phase, I should have mentioned this. Second phase triggers when you pass this triangle, this area. Once you pass it, he enters, like, all of his attacks become empowered. And then what he does from here is that he does a smaller version of that first attack, and it's only 3 fireballs. And these do track you, so you just want to keep circling around him at this point. So just run circles. Run circles. Yeah, and there he pretty much does a big old cone area. It lets you know all you want to do is just move around it. Pretty simple. So you always want to keep your dodges up for that. I mean, unless if you have multiple dodges like I do, just always at least have one ready to dodge out of that. You don't want to waste dodges in this fight, especially if you do it early, as I think the next attack you'll see why. So keep attacking him, wait for my dodges to come up. This is another attack you always want to save it for. So that big cone that we just saw, and then this attack right here is what you want to save your dodges for, because if you stand in any of these red circles, you are wiped 100%. So these are summoning circles, but they also like come down and do splash damage, and then an enemy gets summoned out of there. The enemies are not really concerned. They're just, you know, adds, whatever. So keep doing it. I'm doing Frost Nova so I can freeze these guys, and my passive will take care of them. He does more of his fireball attack. I procced my frozen. Now he's crowd control. Now I'm doing excessive damage to him. And then I think this is when I enter his second phase. Yep. Past that. And then at the beginning of second phase, every time he does the same move. Summons this triangle. Don't stand in that. That will damage you. And then 3 summoning circles at the edge. These summon, I believe, bulwarks or oppressors. I mean, they look the same, but that's what he summons there. After they do this initial thing, you can run through them. Not that much of an issue. He does more of the balls. I think it's just like one more, and then I think he adds more when you push him down. Yeah, so this is another attack that he does. He does it periodically. I'm not sure exactly what causes him to do it, but he does it every once in a while. And what you want to do when he starts to do this attack is to get as far as back as you can, so you can see, so you can allow like the gaps between the fireballs, so you can run through them. This is pretty easy to dodge once you back up. You don't want to stay on him for this one. And they kind of like intersect, as you see. Go back in. Now for his enrage, he does 2 of these. So he does multiple phases. So don't spend multiple dashes unless you have multiple dashes. Dash out once, wait, and then dash back in. He does it on both sides. So he does one angle, he executes the attack, and then he does it on the other side. So you have to dodge out, wait, dodge back in. Again, dodge those circles. Now he summons a stronger creature to pretty much harass you. More fireballs, just run perpendicular to him. Run out so you don't get hit by those. And that's pretty much the fight. I finish him here because of my damage, but this is how you do the fight if you're super squishy. Again, you know, a lot of Diablo is like if you're super tanky and sustainable, you don't have to really worry about it. You can just stay in his face and just run around, heal up, shield up. But if you're a squishy, if you have a squishy build and you want to do this early, 8 levels earlier, you got to memorize the fight, and this is how the fight works out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you want to see any more fight analysis breakdowns. I'll make videos for them. I think I'm going to do a build on my new Frost DPS on bosses. It's broken. As long as you put on the freeze and the crowd control, you kind of just burst anyone down. It's pretty insane. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you like it. See you guys later. Bye.